Hi guys, it's Peter and welcome to the channel. In this video I'm going to talk about new release from Future Motion, and it's a XR Classic. When I found it, they come in with XR, I was really excited. My heart pumping twice faster than usually due to I love XR. I got two of them here. My first board was XR. Then GT, I got some little experience on the Pine, but in my opinion, XR platform is the best platform ever been made by Future Motion. I mean, any platform compared to. Due to the weight distribution, the center of gravity, and on XR it's lower center of gravity than GT or GTS. In this case, the board will be more stable, 6-inch hub from beginning. Higher profile tire, also more comfortable ride, better performance for off-road, slightly better ground clearance compared to GT or GTS. I love my XR. Like I said, I mean, I do have two of them, which right now they are both not in a factory form factor, and they are really wild animals, but I love it. And pretty much when I found it, they come in with XR Classic, and since XR, it sounds like XR Classic is gonna be based on original XR. Some parts, some accessories will be interchangeable, and guess what? Zero. On the XR Classic, there will be zero interchangeable parts with original XR, besides a tire, because XR Classic also has a 6-inch hub. That's it. No foot pads, no bumpers, no rails, no hub carriers, nothing. You not can interchange anything with original XR. Then question, why even they put it the name XR? The fact is they actually never put it name on a board itself. If you look at the pictures, or if you bought already your XR Classic and you look it on a rail, here's the rail from original XR, here's the XR. On the new XR Classic, if you look it on the one side or another, there will be no labels saying XR Classic. They probably did that, the way I see it, they probably released the board, call it XR Classic, and then they're gonna see how community will accept that name. If it goes very well, then probably in the next batch of production, so they're gonna put it a name, XR Classic. But right now, there's no name. And it's kind of like open for options. In my opinion, I'm not saying XR Classic is a bad board. No. Especially, it's based on a GT, and I used to love my GT before I switched it to VESC. And lighter than GT, it's a 5-pound lighter, and 5 pounds it's a lot. The battery is smaller. Even some people kind of mistakenly they think XR Classic has the same battery capacity compared to GT. The battery has same amount of cells and same configuration, 18S 2Ps, but on the GT the 527 watt capacity. On the XR, due to they using, on the XR Classic, due to they using a different cells, and not only amperage wise, also in the physical shape, it's smaller. It's not 21700 cells series, it's 18650 cells. And pretty much in the base case scenario, with 3000 milliamp battery capacity, each cell I'm talking about, the battery will be 75 volts, 6 amp, and 383 watt. It doesn't sound much, especially these days. It does a little bit more, higher capacity than original XR battery, because original battery was 320 amp, now it's gonna be around 383. That's in a base case scenario. But if they use in a different cells, less amperage but higher discharge rate, then wattage of course it's gonna be less. Also, I was holding a rail, I was gonna mention that too. On XR Classic, from side view, it almost looks similar to XR, and that's why probably they kind of tried stick it name XR. Yeah, but it looks to me like the rail This is the original one. Original one is machined, and also it's anodized. Rails on the XR Classic is gonna be made same way as GT and GTS rails. It's not machined, it's cast aluminum. Plus, it's not anodized aluminum. It's gonna be a powder coating aluminum, which, in my opinion, that's not the best way to go. I mean, of course, it's cheaper. It's easy to probably produce it or so, and for factory, for any companies, to save even a 1 penny per part, kind of make a big difference in the end. But since GT did have overheating issue due to a poor heat transferring from axle to rails, now they repeated same mistake on XR Classic. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope that those rails it's machined, and I hope they are really anodized. Then also I'd like to mention it, since XR Classic is based on a GT, the battery box, controller box, actually also controller board itself, BMS, it's straight from GT, looks like. According to guys from Fix My PAV, they did tear it down video yesterday on XR Classic, and the boards, controller identical to GT. To be honest, in my opinion, here I'm holding a battery box from original XR. Pretty nice box, a really nice lid. It's probably close to 1.5 millimeter thick aluminum. Super light, really durable. The box itself is durable, and in this box can fit 20S 2-piece 18650 cells. In my opinion, if they did use it XR box, battery box and controller box, they probably will save it another pound or pound and a half. Instead, they using GT boxes, because GT boxes, especially battery box lid, it's like probably 5 times thicker aluminum than this guy, and much heavy. Controller box on a GT, the bottom portion, the whole aluminum, it's really heavy compared to XR box. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's heavy. In some way, someone's gonna say it's more durable, but in my opinion, if you can save it a couple pounds, you should do it. You should save it, because this board looks like it's gonna be as good, as powerful as GT. Top speed, they already announced it's gonna be 20 mile. I wish they didn't use it XR. For name of that board, they should something use it like GT Lite, GT Sport, which it is based on a GT. To put in XR and there's nothing from XR, that's kind of really confusing. That's similar to like Mitsubishi did with Eclipse. Back in 90s, Mitsubishi Eclipse, it was legendary car, I should call. I used to have one of those. 4-wheel drive, turbocharged, 5-speed manual. Holy crap, that was a really good car. Now they brought back that same name, but they stick it on a freaking SUV. And that's a big disappointment right there. Same thing here, when you bring in back the legendary name, you should kind of keep it at least some parts interchangeable, instead building based it on a completely new, completely on a different platform. Anyway, just my opinion. I hope this video kind of helpful, fun as well. If you guys did enjoy it, thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any future videos, subscribe. We will be really appreciate. Thank you.